the rest of the community. Right, so we're recording this call. This call will also reach out to the rest of the community, not just for affiliates, but every single member of SCORE. So, but I'm discussing it with affiliates on the call, giving them the privilege to be on the call for me to discuss it with them. But generally, this call is for everyone in SCORE and all those that are representing SCORE. So the whole purpose of recording this is to actually put it on live so that others can actually watch it and understand what we are about to do. Now, when you study the process of SCORE, right? When you study the process that SCORE technologies operates in, you discover that we have multiple different products, right? We have different products that we actually offer. We have what? Different products that we actually offer, right? And these products range from the crypto signal room, right? They range from the crypto signal room, and also the HFX live calls, HFX calls, also known as the HFX access, HFX calls. We also have digital entrepreneurship, all of these all under the products that we have in SCORE. We also have the mind hacks that we do, where we get to teach about the mind and drop words and things that can actually improve people. We also have our affiliate marketing structure, which is also available. We also have our affiliate marketing structure, and we also have the master classes. The master classes, which involves the crypto master class and the HFX master class and HFX master class, right? So these are all the things that we have as products within the SCORE ecosystem. And in the past, this is getting very exciting. Pay attention, guys. This is getting super exciting. In the past, each of these products, each of these projects, each of these products have their own individual prices, right? Those on the HFX, we have HFX at $1,000 mentorship. We have the signal room at $50 per month, right? We have the signal room at $50 per month. We have the different of these things all have their different prices. But now what we are trying to do in the adoption process of SCORE, because right now we are trying to reform SCORE with the knowledge that we have right now, we are actually going to be changing the access process to SCORE. So initially, if you wanted to be a part of the signal room, you want to be paying $50 every month for the signal room. If you wanted to do HFX access, you want to pay $1,000 per annum. If you wanted to do digital entrepreneurship, you have to have it has its own fee and all of the different things that we do. Now, what we are doing right now is we are going to be creating access NFTs for SCORE. And this is where it gets very, very, very interesting. We are going to be creating access NFTs for SCORE. And the reason for creating these access NFTs is to have NFTs that can actually stand as lifetime access into these products that we have. So we don't want the products to be different, whereby when you pay for signal room, maybe you want to pay for this other one. We want to produce NFTs that we are going to use as access into all of these products. And this is the exciting thing about what NFTs do, helps people to achieve, because we are going to be having also a limited supply, an extremely limited supply for that, which is going to be 7474, which is 7,474 collections. We're going to be having this for SCORE, and this these collections are going to be sold at different prices. Now, holders of this core NFT, we have access to every single one of our products. Anyone that is holding the Score NFT will have access to every single one of our products, from the crypto signal room to the HFX calls, to the digital entrepreneurship, to the mind hacks, to the affiliate marketing system, to the masterclass. Every single one of our products will be available for anyone who is holding the Score NFT. And remember, the Score NFT has an extremely limited supply, meaning that once the collection is sold out, right, anyone who now wants to join the Score, wants to join and take advantage of any single one of our products, must be holding the Score NFT. And once the project is sold out, it becomes extremely expensive and valuable for anyone who is holding it. So unlike in the past, where people just have to pay for their mentorship in terms of payment, we are now issuing it out as NFT, so that when someone is actually joining, is want to take advantage of our product, the NFT that you bought that gave you an access into these products is not just only a mentorship fee you paid, right? You are also holding something that you can wake up, after 1 year and even flip it or sell it and still make money from there. So that is what we are creating in Score, and it's going to be extremely amazing, right? Just like what we are doing in SPC economy, where we have those who want to gain access to the SPC creators economy have to be holding the Starlord NFT. That's the same thing we're going to be doing in Score, meaning that anyone who is going to gain access into the products that we have, from the signal room to the HFX live calls, to the digital entrepreneurship, to the mind hacks, the affiliate marketing, the master classes, that person has to be holding a Score NFT. And like I said, we are only going to have 7,474 collections as the total supply. So this is what we are working on right now for Score. And the amazing thing for you who is an affiliate, remember, it's this is actually more exciting, because we are going to be the first of the first that is actually bringing such thing. The rest of communities, right, once you've paid for, if you paid for masterclass, you attend the masterclass and you go your way, right? In fact, some people that have been with us last year will be like, why wasn't it like this last year? Well, the more we grow with information, the more we know how best to serve our community. What we are creating right now is a system that actually serves our community, not just to make profit, but to serve our community. Because now when the person pays for, buys this Access NFT, right, the person already knows that this NFT I'm holding, the number of NFT I'm holding gives me access to so and so within the ecosystem, right? So it gives the person more room to actually focus. So the person is not thinking of, how do I want to renew my subscription every month, or blah blah blah. The person knows that once he has gotten this NFT, he has access to utilize all these opportunities that we have within the Score ecosystem. There's the opportunity to utilize every single one of the opportunities that we already have within the ecosystem. Now, why does it get more exciting for those who are already our affiliates, right? Now, you want to pay attention to this part, because if you miss it, you miss out big time. There is something about the power of NFTs. The power of NFTs is not only in, are you guys here actually? Are you guys here? Are you guys hearing what's about to happen? Are you guys hearing what's about to happen? Because this is actually very amazing, and it's a system that helps every single one to win. You should be able to win right now from this whole thing that we are actually creating. It should give you a more opportunity to win. Now, pay attention to why it's also very important, why affiliates are going to be making big amounts of money this time from this. Now, as an affiliate, right, that is actually that has a community who wants to take advantage of these products, every single affiliate gets 20%. Pay attention right now, gets 20% returns, profits, commission, gets 20% commission on every NFT sales. So every NFT sales that comes from your community, every affiliate gets 20% commission from that sales. Now, this is for what comes from your community. Now, the next interesting part, which also gets interesting, is that anytime the member, the holder of that NFT should flip that NFT. So if the person tomorrow, maybe the person bought the NFT at $150 and tomorrow the person goes and flips the NFT at $1,000 to somebody else who wants to take advantage of this product, every time the person flips the NFT, you are also going to get 10% royalty. Every time the person flips the NFT, you're going to be getting 10% royalty every time the person flips the NFT. So it's all within your strength and within your power. Question is, how many NFTs did you actually did you sell to your community? How many NFTs was your community able to take advantage of? Right? We have a total supply of this number, and they're going to be sold at different prices. Let me show you the prices and how they are going to be sold so that you can understand what we are actually doing and how you can actually position yourself. So let me show you the prices. Let me start with, so first of all, we're going to be releasing the first 100, and this first 100 is going to be sold at $125 per one. Remember, this is a lifetime access NFT into all the products we have in Score. When the 100 is done, we'll move over to the next 100, and the next 100 will be sold at 200. The next 100 will be sold at $216 per one. This will be for the next 400. They'll be sold at $216 per one. Then we'll have the next 500 that is going to be sold, and the next 500 will be sold at will be sold at $395 per one. And then we'll move over to the next 1,000, and the next 1,000 will be sold at $518 per one. Pay attention. And we'll then move over to the next 2,000 pieces, which will be sold at $722 per one. And then we'll sell the last collection, which will be sold at 1,000. This will be sold at $1,387 per one. $1,387 per one. After which there will be no longer any Score NFT available for sale. Anyone who wants to now buy the Score NFT must buy from an existing holder. So if you understand the mathematics, you understand that by then people will be selling their Score NFTs at 5,000, at 6,000, at 7,000, at 10,000. And imagine, maybe let's say you had your community members gotten at maybe 125 or even 216, right? And they happen to go and flip the price at 10,000 or 15,000. Check your 10% on that thing they flipped. Check your 10%, that is about $1,500 in profit from just one person. If someone flips his or her NFT at 10,000, 12,000, 15,000, your 10% is $1,500 just from one person's flipping. Imagine if you now had 50 or 100 people who actually, let's say, bought these NFTs within your community. You have actually flipped 150,000 US dollars in just royalties and commission. That is interestingly amazing. And don't forget, the flipping is an endless process, right? If this person flips to the next person, if that person wakes up after some time and flips it at a higher price, you also still get royalties from that flipping. So this is a higher level of affiliate marketing. This is a higher level that actually allows you to earn big. I tell people that what we are setting up and what we are cooking right now, if you are not making tremendous amounts of money, because we're actually sending forth a movement. We'll be starting a global tour in the middle of the year. And what I'm trying to do is to make sure that we have systems that can actually change the lives of people, whereby anyone who is really ready to put in the work, anyone who is ready to actually be a part of growth could easily hop on any of these things. And not only are you gaining the skill set, because remember, these NFTs that they are holding gives them access to the skill set. But not only are you holding the skill set, you can also make tremendous amounts of money from even flipping the NFT that gave you access to the skill set. And if you are also wise, you can also take advantage of the affiliate marketing, just like you guys are here listening to me. You are already members of the affiliate marketing system. And I told you the collections are going to be 7,474. So we are going to be using these 474 as reward and airdrop. So these 474 will be shared as rewards and airdrops within our Score community ecosystem. And that's what we are about to release. So this will actually become more official from next week. I'm actually doing this presentation for you affiliates so that you can be informed. This is a general presentation for the whole community, but I'm doing it also for you affiliates first so that you guys will be aware of what we are about to reform. So this is the time when you can make, I'm talking of multiple six figures in US dollars. This is that time, because now you are not saying, oh, which product do I need to sell? No. You get this NFT, you have access to all the products, right? The number of NFTs you holding gives you access to the number of products that's within the ecosystem, which we're going to be designing a flyer for that, just like we have for the Creators Academy. So these are the opportunities that we have right now within our ecosystem. These are the beautiful, amazing opportunities that we have right now. And like I said, we're going to make this more public from in this week and more of next week. We're going to be making it more public and more intense. Listen, one of the things we are doing is that we have understood the power of NFTs. We've understood how NFTs can give value to a community. We've understood how NFTs can give value to an ecosystem. So we are using that understanding to build protocols, to build processes, to build systems that not only can our community members benefit more from their participation within building this ecosystem, but that they can also be able to make good amount of money from being a part of the growth. Before, the previous method, the previous system we are using, making some amounts of money as an affiliate would have been limited to a certain amount. But right now, you have the opportunity to make multiple six figures. Like with this opportunity I've explained to you now, making $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 as an affiliate is so simple. The question is, are you ready to put in the work? Are you ready to put in the commitment? And are you ready to do the most? So that's it for this call. Like I said, it's not a long call to bore you or to talk much. It's a call to tell you what's coming, and it's big. It's big. Trust me, it is big. So I'm going to end it there. And if you're excited about what you just heard, put something in the chat box. Let me know that you guys are actually excited about what we are developing. Talk to me in the chat box. Host, you can end the recording. Let me just have a short time with the affiliates. Talk to me in the chat box if you guys are excited about what you just heard right now. Are you guys excited about what you've heard? It's a big thing that is coming, something huge, not just for us, but for our community, for those within our ecosystem, and it's going to be massive. Massive. No, once you flip your someone said, if someone flips his or her NFT, can they still have access to the Score ecosystem? Depending on the amount the person has. Now, let me tell you, I thought this yesterday, but look at the math here. Let's say when we did this 100, the person has like 5 or 10, right? And by the time we are now at this price, 518, the person can sell 2 and even hold 3. So, but if the person has only 1 and he sold that his only 1, he can no longer have access to the Score ecosystem. You need to have at least 1 to have access to the ecosystem. At least 1. 1 gives you access to the ecosystem, right? But if you want to flip, then you want to buy more at the cheapest price so that by the time it becomes expensive, even at $1,000, you can easily flip some and hold some so that your access within the ecosystem is still there, so that you can still get access to the signal, because those ones will be giving you money. You can get access to the HFX live call. Those ones will be giving you money. You can get access to the affiliate marketing that we are doing, those ones will also be giving you more cash flow. So you can get access to the cash flows without having to sell all your NFT. So, but definitely some people after 1 year, they'll be like, well, I think I've learned enough. I've understood how all these things work. Now I want to flip my NFT. Wonderful. They're in your community, they flip their NFT, you earn royalties for them flipping their NFT. Everyone is happy, right? So that's it. I'm sure we're all good, all clear, right? Talk to me, guys. All clear? I'm going to be ending the recording right now. We are good. We're all clear, right? Awesome. So go into the WhatsApp